to the fans and the parents and the atmosphere they created here at the Dove, the atmosphere they created in Enid, Oklahoma. Those folks, those parents, those fans that bought in just as much as I think the players did.
Yeah, it's different, you know, and it's you know, we say it and you hear people, especially from this place, use this word. It's special. It is. It's different. It's special. There's passion here. There's a lot of pride in this place. And I think the players are the ones that breed that. I think they're the ones that talk to their folks about it. I think they're the ones that through the light they have through this place, they're able to share that to other people, and people see that and they say, hey, I got to go see what's going on at the Dove. I got to go see what's going on at Pearl River Community College. You know, one of the best examples I can give you is being in Enid, Oklahoma, and looking up in those bleachers and seeing those kids. You know, how many kids that were in the bleachers. That a lot of them don't even have brothers or on the team or dads coaching. You know, I think of Braden and his kids. It's just when you look up there and you see the hair dyed,
right.
and you go and you ride across through Poplarville, and you got kids all over the town of Poplarville dyeing their hair to be like Pearl River baseball. That's special. It's different. You know, it happens at the big level. You know, and that's special too. But in Poplarville, Mississippi, and you looked in Enid, Oklahoma, we were represented, and it was, you know, the thing that I just was so humbled by and just blown away by was again people that didn't necessarily have a son on the team or a brother on the team, but just simply came to support Pearl River baseball and Pearl River Community College. And that's that was just very, for me, being out there, that was one of those things that was just very, very humbling to see and to be a part of. And we always talk about, one of the things that we talk to every player that comes into our program is that it's bigger than yourself. You get a chance to be a part of a team, which is much bigger than the individual. And that's what we're talking about. That's what we're referring to is the ultimate, as being at the national championship and seeing how many people care about this place, how many people love this place, how many people want to be a part of it, how many people want to see it be successful, and they're passionate. And they're willing to travel across the country to support it.
Man, there were so many people who made Enid a special place this year.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, you know, as you mentioned, you know, I've had a lot of people in our community just come up to me in the last week or so and just tell me, man, what an unbelievable season, and hated Enid, you know, without us winning. And you know, man, to be 100% honest, I am as at peace about this year, more so than probably any year that I've coached, and that's referring to 2022, just because of the guys that I knew were there and the work they did. And at the end of the day, we can say, hey, we played in the very last game of the season. We knew it was our last game. What a great accomplishment that was. But Enid was special this year. It really was. I guess being out there and kind of knowing what to expect a little more each time. This year, it was just a special year. Enid's so much bigger than just the baseball games for these guys. There's so much that we got to do as a team. There's so many experiences we got while we were out there. One being, the Wool Ring Memorial Wall on Memorial Day, and we've done that before. But we had a gentleman come up to the bus this year and thank our guys for being there. And I was sure to tell them that, hey, you see that guy right there, our player? I said, y'all see him? I said, he was an older gentleman, and I said, when he was your age, he didn't get a choice whether or not he got to necessarily be in the military or not. He was drafted into it, maybe, and so. Seeing them getting to experience that part of it, that was very, very special for them. The Miracle League was an unbelievable experience for our players, and thankful that we were asked to be a part of that, because as you go, sometimes you do stuff and you think, man, or maybe you don't want to, or maybe you don't understand why you're doing it. But when we got there, a lot of people thanked us for being there. It was more, no, thank you for having us, because it was truly an unbelievable experience. players getting to see the Hammer hit a home run, and then those guys showed up at the ballpark after that, and got to visit with us at the games, and how much they invested into Pearl River. And then our host families, and our host team, the 𝒎𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒍𝒍, Merle and his team. We've had them a couple years now, and those are really special times for our players to see those players look up at them, and know that they're setting the example for those little guys, and they were hinging on every word they told them. The Dieter-Dings and having our entire crew out, which how they do that each year, and for multiple teams it's just impressive, and tells you how special people they are, and their hospitality was second to none. 𝒎🂂💂💄𝒔, I didn't get to do my ride in the sports car, but he was a little busy watching his son in the regional and the conference championship, rightfully so, and I hope he enjoyed that. But still, man, those things we get to experience from a coach's side and our players' perspective in Enid, Oklahoma. That's what makes that tournament so special. It was, obviously we want to win a national championship, but I would be such a shallow coach if I let the last couple innings of our season be determined and say, hey, we were successful because of these last 9 outs or so. I won't make that mistake. I know the special year that we had. I know the young men and their families that were a part of this program this year. I know the sacrifices some of them made to be in Enid, Oklahoma, and I will forever be indebted to those folks. And this year, man, what a special year! It won't be one that I'll ever forget, and I'll make sure that I sit back and reminisce about how special of a year it was from time to time.
Roll, River, roll.
Absolutely, another great year. Thankful for it. The good Lord blessed us, with health and a wonderful year. And we're so thankful and humbled by it.